So Super Mario Bros. Spoilers. Where do I start? There's a lot. Well, if I could remember, maybe I should have written stuff down as I was watching so I could remember to talk about it. There's just, I gotta watch this movie again. There's so much to talk about, but I forgot a lot of it. All right, let me remember. Let me start from the beginning. Bowser fighting the penguins, right? You see it in the trailer. Dude. First of all, the Magic Koopa, when it poofs in, it makes that sound effect from Super Mario Bros. Super Mario World. Love it. I love that little sound effect it makes every time it appears. It's puts a smile on my face. Penguins are adorable. So the king of the penguins, they're all tiny, but what about the adult penguins? Well, where are the big ones? They're all babies. Huh. Maybe that would have complicated things. Maybe they would have put up a better fight if the adult penguins were there. I don't know. Anyway, it's not that it matters, really. It's just, they gotta get taken down by Bowser, right? So, man, you really see the power of Bowser in full force when he just breathes fire onto the door, destroying parts of the king, that icy kingdom to get the star. I love it. It looks good. It looks good. And the Magic Koopa using its magic to make a staircase for Bowser to get the star. I love it. So Mario and Luigi, they have parents? Wow. I did not see that coming. I mean, interesting. They have a family. I think they have an uncle in there. They have a lot of relatives at the dinner table. It's interesting. I don't know their names. I don't know if they said their name. I don't think they said their names. You just know, like, they're Mario's family. Mario and Luigi's family. Oh man, the Wrecking Crew. Well, gosh, I forgot his name. That guy, Spike, I think is his name. That's funny. That's funny. That is funny. Making an appearance. Charles Martinet. Wow. Okay. He's right there. After you see the Mario Bros. Commercial, Charles Martinet's right there. Yeah, that's right. The commercial. So, Mario and Luigi, they have the accent that Charles Martinet does. You know, Mario does in the video games. Sorry about that. It's just allergies. Oh gosh. Okay. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. Mario and Luigi with the accent, like the video games. Pretty good. Pretty good. And then you hear them without the accent because they watch their own commercial. It's like, okay, I could see it now. I could see that. Yeah. Mario and Luigi, how they're voiced. So Charles Martinet, he's right there. It's funny. Because, they did say he's gonna make a cameo appearance. And he did. He's right there. Let's see what else. So they started their own plumbing business. The whole scene with them, their first customer in this luxurious apartment, fixing a sink. Why include the dog? The whole tension between the dog and Luigi? Why? I get it. They have to do, they did a good job, and there has to be a reason for them to fail, right? So the dog causes problems and leaks, right? And water bursting everywhere in that family's apartment. They didn't do a good job. Did not do a good job, thanks to the dog. But it's like, I don't know. It seemed like that scene with the dog was a little too long. Why? I don't know. That dog really wanted to kill them, but like, all right, bro. Yeah, that scene was a little too long. Anyway, oh yeah, Pauline is the mayor. That's funny. Just like Pauline's the mayor of New Donk City, Pauline's the mayor of this place too, city. I love it. So it's also interesting how they discover the pipe to enter the Mushroom Kingdom. So, right, they were trying to fix a giant leak in the city. They went to the sewer. They found the cause. They tried to reach for it, hanging on a pipe, couldn't make it. They fell through a brick wall, and there's some sort of underground labyrinth. They found the green pipe. They said it looks old. You know, it's interesting. I wonder, why is there some elaborate labyrinth under the city of Brooklyn? Makes me wonder, could there be a gateway to another world like Zelda? I don't know. Probably not. Because later in the movie, Peach did say that there are galaxies out there when they look at the stars at night with Mario. Like Peach and Mario were looking at the stars. Yeah, Peach was saying like there's galaxies out there, other worlds, I think. So I wonder if, Legend of Zelda, Metroid, I wonder if it's like this one world, Nintendo world, right? You have the real world, and I guess the Nintendo world where the Mushroom Kingdom is, and maybe Zelda and Metroid and, Star Fox and all that. I don't know. I don't know if it's all in one Nintendo world or if they're separate worlds. That'd be cool if they're all in the same world. Mario and Luigi going through the green pipe. It's so fascinating to see how the pipes connect with each other. They're in like limbo, traveling through the pipe to the Mushroom Kingdom. Reminds me of Thor in the Marvel movies, where Thor gets teleported via the Bifrost. It's like a rainbow bridge. Reminds me of that. Pretty cool. So Mario appears in the Mushroom Kingdom. Finds Toad, he's freaked out, makes sense. They walk to the castle. Okay, then we move to Luigi to see where he appears, which is Bowser's Kingdom. And man, I love it. Dry bones everywhere, out to get him. It makes sense. It's funny. He's freaked out. Makes sense. And I love how he ran into a dry bones, and the dry bones fell apart. He was celebrating, but in my head, as someone who's played Mario games, I'm like, oh, it's gonna reassemble. And it did. It reassembled. Then more dry bones came out of the ground. It made me wonder, will this scar kids? This is starting to be a horror film. I love it. I just hope it doesn't scare the kids. Yeah, Luigi runs to a fortress. Those fortresses from Super Mario Bros. 3? No Boom Boom, though. It's unfortunate, but I guess that would have been too much. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, when Luigi made it into the fortress, you see Shy Guys in the background. Then it cuts out. Oh man, Shy Guys. And it made me wonder, people who don't know about the Mario games, they may not know who Shy Guy is. And they'd be like, what the heck? I don't know if kids would get scared. I loved it. So Mario is in the Mushroom Kingdom, right? So Toad is taking Mario to the princess. I love this town. So many references. I love it. The funny thing is, when Mario goes to the pipe, there are a lot of pipes. This was totally a Super Mario Maker moment. He enters a pipe and exits out of some other pipe. He keeps entering and exiting pipes all over the place, pipes everywhere. He's like, where am I? He's lost. That is so Mario Maker in a nutshell. Oh man. So Mario makes it to the castle doors. And the two Toad guards say, they're messing with Mario, so telling him that the princess is in another castle. That's hilarious, just like the NES games. And so Toad distracts the guards by cooking food so Mario can sneak in. Sure. Sure. That's funny. Mario makes a run for it because he's trespassing. All the guards chase after him. So they introduce Princess Peach. And, as the princess, she has to make plans how to deal with Bowser, the threat that's heading towards the Mushroom Kingdom. You know, she's the ruler. She has to make decisions. Makes sense. I don't like how they portrayed her in this movie. She seems a little too rude, a little mean. I always thought Princess Peach was so kind-hearted, like never angry. Granted, there's Super Princess Peach, the video game on DS. I beat that game. I really like that game, and you know, she uses her emotions to you know, get through the game, and she can be angry. But like, I don't know, in this movie, she could be a little nicer. It's unfortunate because in the video games, Peach is just always a kind-hearted person, and yet she can still kick butt. She's too serious. No, that's the word. Peach is too serious. In the video games, she's always happy, and at times she can be oblivious to her own brutality. For example, at Smash Bros. Melee, her victory quote is, she says, "Oh, did I win?" Like, it's funny. She could beat up Bowser and everyone else, and she's like, "Oh, did I win?" Or, "This is fun." Like, it's hilarious when Peach does that in Smash Bros. She needs to be a little more happy. I did like how she went through the obstacle course, right? She speed ran that course like a pro. I was hoping at one point, I was just waiting for her to float with her, you know, with her dress. Peach can float. She floated after scoring. After reaching the goal, she floated. I'm like, yep, there it is. Although, I wish she floated somewhere in the middle of the obstacle course. I mean, you don't have to float after you score. So, Mario goes through the course. Of course, he sucks at first. Makes sense. He's new. And I love how he doesn't like mushrooms. He has to shove it in his mouth and eat it just to grow big. I love it. I love it. Trial and error. He gets beaten up a lot going through the obstacle course. Eventually, he gets better and better. And I'm glad he did not finish the obstacle course when he almost beat it, but he got chomped by a Piranha Plant. I like that he didn't beat it, because that goes to show the real obstacle course is you know, beating Bowser. Like, that's the true victory right there. I didn't like how, I think what, Mario asked Peach like how many times it took you to beat the course, right? And Peach did it in the first try. Why? Again, this movie, it's like the movie treats Peach like a Mary Sue, like she's perfect, like she could do no wrong. I was hoping she would say, "It took me a long time." Yeah, that's natural for anyone who's new. Yeah, I don't. They treat her like she's perfect. It's weird. Everyone has flaws, you know. We all have things we need to work on in life, so it's kind of weird. She says she nailed it in the first try. Sure. So Bowser wants to marry Peach. Yeah, makes sense. He wanted to Mario Odyssey. Yeah. I thought it was weird when Bowser asked Luigi, like if, you know, Mario, if there was anything going on with Mario and Peach, when Bowser was describing if Luigi knows about another mustache man. He's like, no, I don't know. But, I wish when Bowser described Luigi, like if there's, you know, Mario's human, right? And he's with Princess Peach, is, you know, anything going on? I think it would have been funny if Luigi be like, wait, what? Mario's with the girl or something. What? I think that would have been funny. Instead of, I don't know if I agree with Luigi blabbing out about Mario. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense with Luigi's character, but at the same time, why would you, I mean, he's your brother. You gave in to Bowser's demands to tell him about your brother. At the same time, it's kind of, I could see Luigi spilling beans. I just wish he questioned that part with Mario and Peach. The princess. He doesn't know who Peach is. The princess, Mario and the princess. Luigi should have been like, what? Say that again? Huh? What? My brother's with a princess? What? That would have been funny. So Luigi's caged. Dude, the Luma. Mario Galaxy confirmed. Sequel. That's the thing. I wonder, Mario Brothers Galaxy. I wonder if the sequel, if there's ever going to be a sequel, I wonder if they're going to introduce Rosalina. Because Peach did mention there are other galaxies out there. So, I hope so. I hope it's a sequel. Love this movie. So they reach Donkey Kong, right? So they need help. Princess Peach needs help from the Kongs. I really thought the journey from the Mushroom Kingdom to the Kongs, I thought there'd be a whole journey sequence. Give it some time. But no. They right away make it to the front gates of the Kongs. Kong Kingdom? I don't know what they call it. Dude, so the Kong that answers the door, opens the gates, right? He's a bouncer. He's wearing this white blazer jacket. And he's on a go-kart, giving him a lift so they could see the king. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. The music. Dude. Okay. So there's a couple times in this movie they play some pop culture music that you hear in many movies. Why? I don't get it. I forgot what music played while the Kong bouncer takes Mario, Princess, and Toad to the king via cart. Which, by the way, the whole sequence going through the whole village, love it. It's awesome. Taking that banana peel, throwing it on the floor, a guy slides on it and crashes. I love it. But the music, why? Why get, a song, some pop culture song, when the Mario franchise has so many. There's a lot of music out there. Not just the Mario platformer games, but Mario Party, Mario Kart. It's a lot of it's just Nintendo has a plethora of music. I just think it's weird that you got some pop culture song that you hear in many movies. So it's weird. Anyway, so they meet the king, Cranky Kong. I don't agree with his voice. I don't like his voice. He doesn't sound old enough. Anyway, so Mario versus Donkey Kong. I love it. Power-ups are there. It's funny. Cranky Kong says, because Mario, he knows Mario needs power-ups to win against Donkey Kong, so he left some blocks scattered throughout the arena. I love it. What else can I say about the fight? Mario versus DK. I love it. I love it. Mario shrunk. It's funny. Mario got the cat suit. I love it. He was nimble and all that stuff. It's awesome. So Mario wins. Oh, hold up. Diddy Kong is there. They made sure to call out Diddy Kong's name. And Dixie Kong is there. I don't know if they're a couple. I think, was Dixie holding onto Diddy's arm? As if they're a couple. I don't know. I don't know if they're together. I don't know if they're canonically, are they related or no? I don't know. I know Kongs aren't necessarily, not all the Kongs are related. Just because their last name is Kong, that doesn't mean they're related. So I don't know if they're a couple or something. Chunky Kong is there. Remember him from Donkey Kong 64? I saw Swanky Kong. I saw his blazer in the audience. I did not see Funky Kong. You know what? I saw Funky Kong in the trailer. I was too busy enjoying the movie to look at closely various Easter eggs or characters in the audience. I was wondering if Candy Kong wasn't okay, I was just enjoying the movie. if I watched it another second time, I would want to pay closer attention to any, characters. So Mario wins against Donkey Kong. And I love how them two, they kind of have like, Donkey Kong is so, he doesn't like Mario because he won. They have this thing, they don't like each other. They're like rivals now. They team up eventually later on, which is cool. But yeah, so they don't like each other for now. So they build their own cart, right? Mario, Peach, Toad. The Kongs will help Princess Peach fight Bowser in the army. They build a cart. I love this. The three, they decide what parts. It's a helicopter. Mario has the classic cart. Peach has a motorcycle, and Toad has a giant monster truck. It's funny. So they all drive together. And they get onto Rainbow Road. Bowser, oh yeah, that piano sequence. Okay, yeah, Bowser likes Peach, he wants to marry her. Yeah, nothing wrong there. I agree, I enjoyed it. Anyway, back to Rainbow Road. Bowser ambushes them. Oh man, I like this. Now, it's a whole fight on Rainbow Road via racing. Reminds me of Mad Max Fury Road. Love that movie. Ha ha ha. Oh man, everyone's just fighting on the racing track. Dude, if you like Mario Kart, if you've played Mario Kart, you're gonna see all these references. I love it. I cannot stress that enough. I love that whole racing sequence. Wow. And it's funny. So the big bad enemy in this scene is this Koopa with this big vehicle. It's like a plow, but it's gonna crush Mario's cart. Yeah. So that was kind of like the mini boss of this scene. And yeah, Mario, he got caught in it, but he climbed onto the plow, and yeah, he beat that paratrooper that was driving. All right, victory. And so Mario's on Donkey Kong's vehicle. They drive off. All right. Unfortunately, the Kongs got captured. It's basically Peach and Toad on the motorcycle, and Mario and DK on DK's cart, driving off. They've made it. They survived. But oh man, when you see that paratrooper, the driver that got beat, that was driving the plow truck, at first I'm like, why are we focused on this guy? He's pissed. He's angry. He got beat by Mario, and I'm like, why are we focused on this guy? What? I mean, he's just a normal paratrooper. Why are we focused on this guy? If it was Boom Boom, who's usually in charge of the fortress, then okay, it makes more sense. But dude, why are we focused on this paratrooper? Okay, but oh man, he turns into the blue shell. Oh man. Oh man. I see what you did there, Nintendo. It makes sense now. He's so enraged with Mario, he becomes the blue shell. Homes in on DK's car with Mario's on and blows him up. I love it. Oh man. I love it. Oh. Oh man. Brilliant. The writers, holy cow. I love it. So Mario and DK fall in the water. They got eaten up by that scary looking eel. Mario 64. Remember that? Jeez. It also showed up in Mario Odyssey. Yeah, they got eaten by that eel. It's back to haunt your nightmares. Anyway. Peach and Toad make it back to the kingdom, warning everyone. Okay, makes sense. DK and Mario inside the belly of the eel. It reminded me of Pinocchio. Okay. They blast out of there via missile that was on DK's cart. Okay, makes sense. Let's not linger on, trying to figure out how to get out of this eel. They just found an answer and got out of there. I feel like this whole movie, there's some moments that seems a little too quick. Kind of expected more before moving on. So, okay. So Peach evacuates all the Toads from the kingdom. Bowser shows up, surrounding Peach, proposes to marry Peach. Peach says no. Alright. The Magic Koopa tortures Toad. Peach has to accept because she's a princess. She has to protect her people. So she agrees. I feel like that whole sequence was fast. It just seemed obvious she would say yes because Toad is being tortured. Like, I don't know. It's too obvious to give in because you know someone you care about being tortured. It's just so obvious. I don't know how else they would go about that scene. Makes sense for Peach to say, okay, I'll marry you to save Toad. I don't know how else they would do it, but all I'll say is it's just too cliche. Anyway. So that's okay. Luigi caged with all the Kongs and that Luma. Gosh, that Luma's fine with dying. Like, that Luma's dark, but he sounds like a kid. I get it, it's a joke. Luma sounds like the youngest out of all of them, but like has dark humor. It's funny, that Luma could easily just escape out of the cage. At one point you saw Luma like come out of the cage, then come back in. Luma can go away. Like, Luma can fly away if he wanted to. But it's funny that he sticks around. Probably because, he's probably going to come back in the sequel if there is one. Rosalina might be in the sequel if there is one. Anyway, so Mario and DK enter the Mushroom Kingdom, which is being controlled by the Koopas. They make a run for it, use a bunch of power-ups to blast through all the Koopas. DK with that fire power-up, though. Whoa, that's awesome. Mario gets the Tanuki suit. Pretty cool. So Peach's wedding. So Peach looks great in the wedding dress. Toad gives Peach the bouquet, which there's a plan. Sneaky Toad. Peach knows. I like that. So, dude, okay, the people who showed up for Bowser's wedding. King Bob-omb from Mario 64. Wow. That's cool. I don't remember who else showed up. Dang, I should have paid more attention to who showed up at the wedding. Might be other cameos. I just don't remember. So that's pretty dark. Bowser is going to sacrifice all those prisoners in celebration of the marriage. So Peach pulls out the ice flower, gets ice powers, freezes Bowser. I like that. Wow, that's pretty cool. Freezes everything. Pretty cool. And see, at this point, I wouldn't mind Peach being angry or serious. Oh man, my lips are dry. I'm talking too much. Yeah, so this is the part I wouldn't mind Peach being angry. Everything else before, I wish she was more positive. This is a good time to be, serious and focused on, freezing Bowser and rescuing people and, fight everyone off. Anyway, oh man. So Peach lights King Bob-omb his fuse. King Bob-omb explodes. Rip. Rest in peace, King Bob-omb. He's not going to come back. So when Bowser breaks free of the ice, right, the Bonsai Bill comes out of the volcano. homing in on the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario flies to... Oh yeah, Mario rescues Luigi, I forgot. That's cool. So, Mario in a Tanuki suit tries to, I don't know, stop the Bonsai Bill. And at first, I always thought the Bonsai Bill was alive. And when I saw Bonsai Bill, his eyes looking forward and its teeth looks like it's fake. It just looks like... It just seemed, at first, I thought, oh, Bonsai Bill isn't alive. It's just a homing missile. Like, what can Mario do to stop this homing missile? But no, Bonsai Bill is alive. Mario pokes his eye. Okay, I believe it. Chases after him. So Bonsai Bill enters the pipe, explodes. Both worlds merge, kinda. So everyone gets teleported to Brooklyn. Whoa. I would not expect this to happen. I did not expect people from the Mushroom Kingdom to be teleported to Brooklyn, to New York. Bowser's whole flying kingdom appears in New York. Oh man, that is funny. So Mario was getting beaten up by Bowser, right? The final fight. He's getting beaten up by Bowser. Luigi's hiding in a dumpster. All hope seems lost. I really thought Bowser would be confused as to being in New York. Like, what is this place? I thought Bowser would be like, whoa, this is a new place I can conquer. I thought he would question it, like where he's at and, a new land to rule, to, cement his kingdom. No? Okay. So Mario gets beaten up. Mario is hiding inside a diner. You see all the bruises on him. Bowser wants Mario to come out. Mario watches his own commercial to be inspired, right? Don't give up. Your brother's out there. I really thought... Now, Mario was sitting next to a Jumpman. You saw Jumpman there's an arcade next to him. You see Jumpman right there. Donkey Kong. It's called Jumpman. Anyway, so I really was expecting... At first I was expecting a Punch-Out reference to be inspired by, because he looks kind of beaten up like Little Mac, but I guess that'd be kind of weird to suddenly see a Punch-Out reference to inspire him to get out there and beat up Bowser. That would have been weird. That wouldn't make sense for the movie, so I don't know why I was thinking that. But yeah, so Mario gets out there. Luigi helps them block the Bowser's fire. They get the star, beat everyone up. I like that little star music. Yeah, Mario and Luigi's parents see him out the window, beating everyone up with the star power. So, yeah. Mario and Luigi beat up Bowser. And I love how Princess Peach fed Bowser that mushroom to shrink him down. That's funny. Put him in a jar. That reminds me. So Peach's background, she's from the real world. I guess that makes sense. I mean, she is human. I forgot. I just remembered. When Peach first met Mario, Peach was surprised to see another human. I like that. I like that she questioned, there's another human here. And the fact that she came from his world. I don't know if she came from Brooklyn, but she came from the Green Pipe, from the real world. That's cool. And that turtles can be pets. She was born and raised by the Toads. That's why she's really good at the obstacle course, because she was trained. I just wish she was a little more kind-hearted. Anyway, so, yeah, Mario and Luigi won. And then everything, I guess, goes back to normal. They don't really show what happened to all the destruction in New York. kind of just everything's back to normal. Okay, and that's basically the Mario movie. Oh yeah, there was a little cameo by Yoshi. You saw Yoshi's in the background while Mario and Peach were on their journey to the Kong Kingdom or whatever. Yeah, that's cool. So the post-credit scene, Yoshi. If there's a sequel, that's confirmed that Yoshi will be in the next movie, like actually have a role. Will there be a sequel? I don't know. It's a great movie. I recommend everyone to watch it. Especially if you've played Mario games, you're gonna like this movie. Again, the story, it's not gonna win any Academy Awards. The story, it's okay. The story's a story. It's something. It's the story is to rescue Luigi. That is it. Of course, stop Bowser. But it's just like in the video games. You got to stop Bowser. It's like the story's fine. Like it doesn't. I don't like other movies. I do care about the story, but in this one, it's like, dude, you know what you're expecting. Mario's got to beat Bowser and save Luigi. That's it. I'm not expecting some epic, complicated storytelling, I just enjoyed watching the movie. I recommend this too. Also, let me show you guys where I'm at actually, so. Yeah. Actually, right there on the bottom, you could see there's the movie theater. Can I, focus on that? See, there's the Mario Bros. That's the movie theater I just watched at Cinemark. So, yeah. Watch the movie. Oh, I forgot to mention the DK rap. I loved it. And one more thing. I brought my 3DS XL Street Pass. Got no one.